So, on July of 2027, Sony is making a decision to make that you cannot purchase any new games on the PlayStation Vita or the PlayStation 3. What does this mean? Well, as I read the email, it means that if you have a PlayStation Vita or PlayStation 3, you can still be on the PlayStation Store. The one thing is that you cannot purchase any new games on there. Now, if you have games on your library, you can still purchase them. But for new games, you cannot purchase them. For me, I don't really care that much because technically speaking, I don't really play my PlayStation Vita really at all because of the stick drift. I mean, if I were to actually play one of my games, my character will literally go to the, for some apparent reason, he or she always goes to the right, and I don't know why. I can't even complete a game that much because the thing will automatically go that direction. I had to do something. To me, I would say Sony just fucked up when it came to the PlayStation Vita. The PlayStation 3, to be honest with you, I'd say that was their best, their overall best console. Now, the reason I say this is because when you look at the PlayStation 3, you can listen to music on there, which, yeah, you can do it on the PlayStation 4. You can watch videos, do the same thing. And you can listen to your music. Now, imagery-wise, you can easily put that on there. But the one thing that I found very interesting about the PlayStation 3 is that it felt like your own console. Now, when it comes to PlayStation 4, on the other hand, it doesn't seem that way. And I'm going to tell you why. If you were to actually put your flash drive into the PlayStation 4, you have to do all these steps just for you to even transfer that things onto your PlayStation 4. PlayStation 3, you don't really have to do that much. You just got to go to the image thing, you put it on there, and you can actually put it as your wallpaper. PlayStation 4, or you have to probably do a lot more steps. Now, I know it's people who has done so. I'm not saying that all consoles are like that, but it's a little bit difficult depending on what console you have. Now, when it comes to music, on the other hand, you can listen to music on the PlayStation 4. Thing is that you want to listen to your own personal music, you have to have the thing still inside the PlayStation 4. While on the PlayStation 3, you can store it, which is pretty good because when it comes to the PlayStation 3, you can store music, you can store movies, you can store images, you can store all those things. PlayStation 4, you really can't. Movies, I'm not even sure if you can even play the movies that you actually have on your flash drive or something. Like, for example, if I want to buy, say for example, maybe The Wizard of Oz, the old one. I don't really care about the Wiz that much. I want to watch that on the PlayStation 4. I most likely have to buy a flash drive and keep it in there. PlayStation 3, I just had to put it in there, copy it onto the console, and watch it anytime I want. That's all I have to do. Now, when it came to the PlayStation 3, the feel felt like it's your console, it kind of felt like a computer. The only real thing that the PlayStation 4 had on the PlayStation 3 is that it was a more powerful system, and that's understandable considering it's a next-gen console. That's it. It's definitely more better than the PlayStation 5 when it comes to those aspects because because you can't even put images on there. You can't. I mean, you can put them as a wallpaper as your trophy when you put it as a trophy, but that's about it. But other than that, you can't really do anything. The PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita, you can do that stuff. You can actually put images and stuff like that, look at movies, listen to music and stuff like that. The one issue I mainly had with the PlayStation Vita is that, well, how can I put it? The cards itself cost too damn much. Because unlike the PlayStation, well, not PlayStation, what the fuck am I talking about? I mean, unlike then other consoles, when it came to them, it was like, when it came to their memory cards, like for example, the Nintendo Switch, my friend got one. He doesn't have to do much when it comes to his storage capacity because guess what? He could buy one just at Family Dollars. When it comes to the PlayStation Vita, you literally had to get it either from GameStop or something like that, or you had to get it online, and they cost expensive as fuck. I would say when it came to a 64 gig card, when it came to the PlayStation Vita cards, it's gonna cost you pretty much either close to $100 or at $100. But the one thing I cannot be 100% certain right now because A, they've been discontinued. So if you do get one, you're gonna have to get it from eBay. B, I haven't done my research with that in like years, probably a decade by now. And 3, it's just pretty much, it kind of seems like they mishandled the Vita. I would say the PlayStation Portable was a little bit better than the Vita was. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say that the PlayStation Vita was all that bad. But when I look at the PlayStation Vita and I look at the PlayStation Portable, I'm thinking to myself, it seems like they did a more better job of the PlayStation Portable. And then when it came to PlayStation 3, it's kind of PlayStation Vita. It kind of seems like they rushed their success from the PlayStation Portable and tried to rush it with the PlayStation Vita, and they didn't do a very good job. Because when you look at the PlayStation Vita, a lot of people say the PlayStation Portable was a lot better. But I digress. They're not saying that you can't go onto the PlayStation Store. They're just saying that you won't be able to purchase newer games from those specific platforms, or those specific consoles. When it comes to the PlayStation Store, if you have a PlayStation Vita, which I do, or you have a PlayStation 3, if you primarily play on those games or those consoles on July of 2027, you will not be able to purchase any new games from there. Which I don't know many people who are actually going to be going back to the PlayStation 3 to download newer games. Now, granted, they could say, like, if you own these consoles, you could get it for a big discount. Like, for example, all the games that are exclusively for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita, they can say, well, they're going to be on a 95% off discount. Trust me, people will go and try to get those games easy enough. Now, granted, some of the games you'll be able to get on the PlayStation 4 or 5, but I don't think they're going to actually do that. But anyways, I would say it's not like an ultimately big deal because these are way last gen consoles, so I don't know many people who are going to play them. Now, granted, there are some people who do play them. I'm not going to say no one plays them. I'm just going to say that a large majority of people aren't going to be going back to the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita to play those specific systems. Because I would say I will go back to my Vita. Well, I really don't go back to it at all anyways, because I'm not 100% sure if I can find a charger for it right now, because I think I gave the charger to my girlfriend for her PlayStation 3 or 4 somewhere. But I have to see, because I think it takes a Type-C charger. I gotta check again, because I haven't even turned on my PlayStation Vita in like 2 years. And that's surprising to me, because I've been playing the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 most of the time. I haven't been playing the PlayStation Vita at all. I mean, you can use it as an extra controller, but I think that's only for I think the PlayStation 4, I think. Not 100% sure. I have to check it out again, because when it comes to the equipment to it, it was pretty badass during that time. I would say that, but now it just seems like it's kind of like a relic. But hey, I like my PlayStation Vita, but I can't say that I will be playing it. That's about all.